Good evening everyone, I've just balanced that there. Welcome to my Diary of a Nutrition Student channel. So we're on the final leg now. Can you believe it's been like 4 years since I started? I think you guys have been with me for 3 years. But I was having a think today about whether I actually, I'll talk about that in a minute. So I'm sitting here doing my thesis, my dissertation, my final piece of work, my final project for my BSc in Human Nutrition. So welcome to you. If you're new to this channel, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe because it really supports the channel, which I need the support more than ever now, because you kind of get to this stage and you think you're going to have everything sorted, you're going to know what you're going to do for work. I haven't got a clue really. I don't know what I'm going to do because of all the life stuff that's been going on. In case you don't know, perhaps go back and watch over some videos. It might be a bit boring for my current people if I go over that, but basically since I started I've had a journey. That's not wiggling, is it? No, I've had a journey myself, going through a load of stuff. My dad passed away 2 years ago. A year ago my mum had a massive heart attack and was left with dementia, and is now living with me, so that's all very stressful. Thank goodness I've got this little haven here, this little area that used to be my hairdressing salon. I still see a few clients now, but not very many. I started to pick up a few people for nutrition stuff, which is quite nice actually, and much as I wasn't going to go down the route of doing a whole it's going to stay on there, isn't it? I wasn't going to do clinical work, but I might actually do some clinical work because it seems to be kind of sensible thing to do. Certainly for the interim period, I am looking at going. That's really strange. A message has just popped through. My 4-step process for making something or other a month as a freelancer, from someone who's a nutritionist. He is and he's not actually. He works, he gives people advice on the specific carbohydrate diet, which I actually do believe in, but yeah, anyway. So yeah, for the interim period while I'm taking care of my mum, it might be an idea for me to do some clinical work here, also to build up my writing, which I'm doing quite nicely, but I need to monetize that a lot more for that to be financially viable. So there's lots going on. I've been looking at lots of different houses and things because I've got an investment to make, and I kind of want to do that in the best way. So do I buy a house and rent it out? Yeah, I do really, don't I? That's the best thing to do, I think. So so there we are. So that's where we are at with that. Now I'm going to show you next. It's a long video. Yeah, I've done that the right way around actually, giving you a little bit of an update. Actually, I'm just going to show you this. I don't know if you can see on my hand here. As a nutritionist, you can. Let me see if I can try and focus it in. You see that? I get these little patches of skin sometimes and they are incredibly sore. It doesn't look sore, but it's incredibly sore. Now, as a celiac, which I am, I don't know if you know this, but I'm a celiac and I know I've eaten gluten. And actually, if I'm honest, I know I've eaten gluten. I've been like wanting to eat so much while I've been doing this thesis. It's kind of like my making myself feel better because I've been really down. Well, it sort of was to do with this. But anyway, so yeah. I'm just decided I'm going to make this video as an update video, and I'm going to do another one, exactly the same setting, but I've got the next video coming up from here. It's going to be about how to work out your marks so far to see where you're at with your dissertation. So make sure you do subscribe and click the notifications button so you can see when that one's uploaded for you to look at. So that's an interesting bit of information. Okay, so yes, I know I've eaten gluten. I ate a biscuit because I really was craving something sweet and there was nothing else. Sorry about the noises. If you can hear that, that's my dog snoring. So I know I've eaten gluten, and it kind of was on purpose, but yeah, that's what it does to me. And it gives me, specifically in that place in my hand, that is, if I've eaten a lot and I'm out in the heat, I don't know why it seems to come up worse. And I get them all over my hands and my feet, and that's initially what happened when I was first diagnosed with celiac disease. Interesting fact for you there. So yeah, so I can't stop eating. I've fished out these glasses, which I don't know, do you like them? Make me look quite intelligent, don't they? But these are helping me with my screen work, because even though they haven't got anti-reflective on, I'm doing that and I can't really see, so I need to, these are varifocals, but for the screen, so they don't go as far as that. I can't really get on with varifocals, but anyway, somewhere in there. My thesis is going well. My dissertation, whatever you want to call it. what I've decided to do, this is a bit bad really, even admitting this, but I'm semi-ignoring the advice I've been given from my supervisor, because I don't really understand what she's telling me. I don't really understand where she's going with the advice as regards to putting it on there. To me, it's not enough. It's not groundbreaking enough. And yes, it's a bachelor's degree. I probably shouldn't be looking for groundbreaking stuff, but I do believe this area is important. And what I'm passionate about is the life course approach to health. So in other words, if you are a fresher at college or university, it'd be college if you're in the States, I think. I don't know what university is in the States. Can you enlighten me and leave a message down below? So you need to eat right at this age, because otherwise when you're 50 or 60 you could be predisposed to cardiovascular health issues, diabetes, type 2, stroke, all that kind of stuff. So it's called a life course approach to health. So certain times of your life you're going to have certain issues, and I do believe from my evidence that this stage of life is definitely one that students need to be careful of. So why are universities letting in people like pizza places with their tokens on Freshers Week saying eat the pizza, sit down more and study, don't get physical exercise, get really stressed out, stay up late at night and drink alcohol and play games, you know, forget about your circadian rhythms. All these things added together are going to be predisposing them students to heart failure, and not necessarily heart failure, cardiovascular health issues, coronary heart disease, type 2 diabetes, blah, blah, blah. So I think that this is really important. They need to be teaching these people at this age to do this stuff, and maybe even put some things in place to say, right, at such and such a day or such and such a time, you have to be there to do the physical exercise. If you don't, then there's problems. You know, why don't they perhaps build in a cost where they can get like a all-inclusive thing, so they can eat their meal and their breakfast and it's healthy. I'm sure that, you know, a lot of people would probably rather do that because they think, well, I haven't got to spend so much money. What's up, Harley? So yeah, so I'm writing about that now and I'm enjoying it. I don't know how many words actually. This is telling me 9,000, but a lot of them words are copy and pasted from just where I'm working on them from another paper. So I've copied and pasted from this other paper and put it into there so that I've got it all on one screen. I am twin screening actually. I've got that there on one screen so I can look at that and keep going backwards and forwards. So I'm enjoying this so far, and also working out my marks, as you will see in the next video. I've done so far, and already I've still got 3 modules marks to put in there, and one of the modules is my dissertation, which is going to be a goodish mark. I think I've already got 5% worth, it's at 65%, so already I've got a 40.8, I think 40.8%, including my year 2 marks as well, because we have 20% of our year 2 marks, 80% of year 3. So if you want to figure out how to do that, come and have a look. So already I know, as long as I pass these next modules, I have passed my degree, which, can you believe what a miracle that really is? That's totally such a miracle. So I'm chuffed with myself. So anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. Hope you're getting on all right if you're doing your dissertation. I might do a couple more videos over the weekend because it's Thursday today. It's getting quite late now. Dinner's on, and I might have an early night. So I've got Friday, Saturday, Sunday to get it completed, and I'm going to be head down, bum up. I'm going to get it done. And then Monday's handing day and printing day. I don't know if I might be able to get it printed over the weekend, which would be really nice if I could get it printed so I know it's there, and then take it and get it bound. Actually, I can get it printed and bound. And then Monday, handing it in, which will be such a thrill. So I'm not going to stress myself out majorly about this, because what's the point? Just seeing a really nice book up there that I want to kind of read. Yeah, so I don't really see much point in stressing myself out about it too much. But there we are. What else was I going to say? I just got sidetracked then, remembering that my mum lost her bracelet. Why she lost her bracelet? A bit strange. Yeah, So that's I don't know what else to say really. Yeah, last weekend was a very blue time for me. We came back from our week away in Wales, which is, you'll find out about that over on my other normal channel. And yeah, it was lovely, and I was a bit blue about coming back, and then we had a few things going on here at home which were difficult. Harley, what are you doing? And yeah, I spent some really depressed time, and I just thought it isn't worth it. It isn't worth it with all this work. So put that to bed, and here I am cracking on now, actually enjoying it. I'll go so far as to say I'm enjoying it now, which is a miracle. Anyway, you guys, take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.